Sade. But no, let me not even play. Because this is a serious video. I know some of y'all know that I can get serious. But the majority of y'all know me as a jokative type person. But with certain issues, I'm learning to be more serious. So we just gonna jump right into it. I'm not gonna tell y'all to like. I'm not gonna tell y'all to subscribe. I'm not gonna do none of that. Cause that's what got me in trouble a long time ago. When got caught up in the likes and the views when it came to the Kenneka Jenkins case. So I know a lot of y'all have been wanting. First of all, y'all can tell I'm serious by the tone of my voice. I don't know what it is, but I drag my voice and I slur my speech just a little bit when I'm talking about serious subjects, and I noticed that about my own self. Probably because I really don't want to be talking about it, because I'm just more of a happy person by nature. I like to laugh, I like to joke, and I like to make other people feel better. And another way y'all know that I'm being serious is when I don't address the chat immediately. When I don't say hi, I don't say what's up, I jump right into it, and then I talk to y'all later. So, with that being said, one of Kanika Jenkins' family members have reached out to me for help. And now, y'all know I said I am not talking about Kanika Jenkins no more. Y'all already know I got 1,000,000 views on my Indian Red Boy video, and that brought in 2,000 more subs, 2,500 new subs. I've been talking about rappers getting killed. I've been talking about the spiritual whistleblower. I've been talking about other Kevin Samuels haters. I've been talking about Young Mello, Andrew, Catrici. I've been talking about everything but Kanika Jenkins, and it's the best thing that ever happened to me. So let's not talk about, oh, she need views, that's why she got Kanika in the title. No. I got plenty of views talking about them other subjects. But a family member reached out to me on Instagram and told me they needed me for help. Now, first of all, me, after Teresa Martin blocked me, you already know I had an attitude. Because I'm like, why would I do anything for y'all? And I did all those videos, for Kanika Jenkins, only to get blocked by Teresa Martin. Because somebody was lying on me saying I was trying to collect money for shirts or something like that. I don't know. But my VIP mod, Victory Praise, a.k.a. Shalon, a.k.a. Denise, she could explain to y'all a little bit more on why Teresa Martin blocked me. Because I was just shooketh when I was going to find her page a couple of years ago. And I was like, wait a minute, I know Teresa Martin didn't delete her page. I know she didn't delete her page. Only come to find out that people telling me, no, she didn't delete her page. She blocked you. What? What? But anyway, as y'all can see, I'm still not over that. No, let me be serious. The family member basically told me that, let's see, how can I put this without revealing who they are? Basically, they tired of the lies in the Kanika Jenkins community. First of all, they don't want there to be a Kanika Jenkins community anymore. And they brought to my attention that with the Delphi, I always want to, is it Delphi? Delphi, Indiana. Y'all remember when them two girls, Abby and Liberty, they went to the Monon High Bridge and then they were missing and then they found them dead. Do y'all remember that? All right. Well, they were saying, they reminded me how the police department said that if anybody made videos with false, misleading information, that they could be prosecuted. I don't know if y'all remember that, but that was like music to my ears. Now, I wasn't on that case first because I didn't know anything about it. It was like a year and a half later. But I was just like, I like the way that police department took control because they started seeing people on YouTube make videos blaming everybody. And they said, if we catch a video where somebody is implicating people when you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, you will be prosecuted because you are, how's the best way I can say it? You're hurting the case. You're just as worse as somebody that, you know how you have these criminals that will say, oh yeah, I did it, just to get attention. Or they'll say, oh yeah, it was me, I can lead you to where the body is. And then they have the police and everybody, y'all gonna learn to stop calling me while I'm live. They'll take the police on a wild goose chase, right? Spend all this money with search teams, Equa Search, and rent all these expensive stuff, these machines to dig up stuff, only for them to say, hi, I lied. I just wanted to get out of jail for a day. I just wanted to get some real food. So anyway, it costs these police departments too much money to have to try to investigate. And first of all, the family was telling me that these people that are doing these YouTube videos about their family member, Kanika, they're not even reporting it to the police department. That's the crazy part. Like, the case is closed. But people keep saying stuff like, oh, we're going to get it reopened. I don't know if some of y'all remember, but one time I actually called the Rosemont Police Department. And I said, if y'all find substantial evidence that a case was not accidental, would y'all reopen the case? Would y'all do that? And the lady said, yeah. She straight up said yes. So then I said, so what if people are saying that they have evidence, but they're not turning the evidence over to y'all, or they can't prove it? And she told me, well, then it's for nothing. It's for naught, as they say. And I use this example every time, but I say, you cannot publicly investigate a case because you will alert those that are quote unquote guilty. That's like a football team or a football coach. I'm going to say it and I'm going to say it again. It's like a football coach announcing the play that they're about to make, and the other team can hear them. What's the point? Because then the other team is going to know what you're going to do, and they're going to counteract. They're going to make sure that you can't be successful in running that play. And just like when these YouTubers say that they're investigating the death of Kenneka Jenkins, but they're telling you who they believe did it. So that's listen, I'm going to make this statement, and I'm going to make it clear. I talked to this family member, and this family member wanted to do this the white people way. What does that mean? And I'm going to try to remain serious. That means we're not finna play with these people on YouTube anymore. I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I don't care what YouTuber sees this video and don't like this video. I'm not making a reply to y'all because that's not what I'm doing it for. So that's another way that y'all can know that I'm being serious. If you come to this video and you say something negative because your favorite YouTuber that's on the Kanika Jenkins case don't like what I'm saying, I'm not replying. Just so you know. Just so you know. Because this is not a back and forth thing. This is not oh, she's trying to beef to get views. No. I don't care. I'm doing this for the family. I am calling again for the 15,000th time Rosemont Police Department. Right? I'm going to refer them to what happened with the Abby and Liberty case. Right? The Monon High Bridge murders. Right? In Indiana. And I'm going to ask them, what can be done to these people that for almost 4 years, they keep And see, they keep blaming not only people from Chicago, but they keep blaming other YouTubers. Like, what could be done legally about these people that keep spreading false lies and narratives? Like, what what could be done? Is there anything legally that can be? I know there are lawyers and people that know how to find loopholes to get people, you know, out of trouble, right? But are there any lawyers and prosecutors that know how to find loopholes to get people into trouble? As crazy as that sounds, to be prosecuted for slandering innocent YouTubers and slandering innocent people from Chicago, all in the name of Cash App donations and views and subs. Is there any way? Is there any way to do something about that? And then I said, you know what? Another way that y'all know I'm being serious. I am about to put every single Kanika Jenkins the video that I've ever made on private, because I just realized, just like Michael Jackson says, you have to look at the person in the mirror. I'm not a man. and you got to start with yourself. So that's what I'm about to do. Because I realized that I am a part of the problem. I forgot all about them videos. So, and my channel they're not monetizing me. So, for whatever reason. So you can't say, oh, she left them up there to get money. She's a hypocrite. No, they're not monetized. I forgot all about them. I've moved on. And I've said this until I'm blue in the face. And I know it's like beating a dead horse. But I've said this. Stop talking about it. But when you say stop talking about it, the YouTubers will switch it and they'll try to say, oh, she was there. That's why she don't want you to talk about it. Oh, she had something to do with it. That's why you don't want. I'm just tired, y'all. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired. And I know the family is tired. Every day it's a new narrative. And then on top of that, ooh, I just thought, this is how we can bring them in legal trouble. Because they are mixing cases. Like when they say stuff about Anisha Fowler, or they say stuff about some twin babies, or they say something about Antonia Evans, or they say all that other extra weird stuff that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Or when they say Selena Gomez took her kidney and all this other weird stuff, stupid stuff, I'm going to contact those people's representatives. And I'm going to say, these people every day get on YouTube and they say something about y'all. Now, I know the richest person is Selena Gomez in this whole equation. I'm going to contact her management because I don't even know if her management knows, because lions do not, bother themselves with peasants and prey. So they probably don't, as long as this lie's been going circulating, because they're too busy being rich and successful. But I'm going to bring it to their management's attention that people are slandering their artists. Even though that it's been proven that her best friend gave her the kidney, people on YouTube want to continue to say that your artist by the name of Selena Gomez stole this black girl's name. This black girl from Chicago's kidney when she could have any kidney in the world. When she has enough money to have any kidney in the world. Like, and I don't know who I'm more disappointed in, the YouTubers or the actual subscribers, because y'all are the ones that are keeping this going. Because I guarantee you, if y'all stop tuning in, if y'all stop donating, if y'all stop egging this stupidity on, the YouTubers wouldn't talk about it anymore. Now, you see Rob right here, right? Do y'all remember not too long ago when he was trying to copyright strike everybody that used the Kanika Jenkins name in their titles? Do y'all remember that? And all the YouTubers was running scared. They weren't running scared because they didn't feel like they'd be able to get justice for Kanika anymore. They were running scared because they knew that they would have to not talk about Kanika anymore, and they wouldn't get money and they wouldn't get attention. Now, some of them will say, I'm not monetized, so it's not for the money. It's for the attention and for the donations. So it's always about the money. They will use this case to get 1,000 subscribers so they can get monetized. Or they'll use this case to be able to get donations. Well, we need to get... Another way I think that I can bring the Rosemont Police Department in to prosecute these people is when they are using this case that is closed to get money to say, well, we're going to have this footage analyzed. Or we're going to do this. And we're going to... If the police department said it's over, as much as we're pissed off about it, guess what that means? It's over. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's over. And do I feel like she died accidentally? Absolutely not. I will stand by that statement. But there is nothing we can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Because we cannot bring her back. And if you, and I'm going to say you need to keep the same energy. If y'all are beefing with other YouTubers back and forth, but won't pull up, we know y'all not going to pull up on anybody that did anything to Kanika Jenkins. Can I say it again for the people in the background? If y'all are too afraid to step foot in Chicago, why are you even on the case? If you are afraid to show your own face, why are you on the case? That's a simple question. And I don't think a lot of y'all can answer that, or y'all won't answer that. Every day, subscribers, you need to ask yourself, why is there a new narrative? This is just, I just put Kanika Jenkins' name in the search engine, right? And I put a filter on it and I put this week. This is just this week. This week, Kanika Jenkins, this is deeper than we think. Look at this. Look at all this. Kanika Jenkins live chat. Kanika Jenkins footage. JFK, Kanika Jenkins hallway review. What is it? Kanika Jenkins update. Kanika, they can't hide. Kanika Jenkins. Kanika Jenkins case. Kanika Jenkins still J for K. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. And this is just this week. But the sad part is, most of this isn't about Kanika. And if it is about Kanika, it's speculation. Look at this. Kanika Jenkins case solved, episode 36 from Zillionaire. Now, if it was solved, it should have only been one episode. Don't you think? And we're not going to even talk about meth mouth. Where is she at? Candace Starr. No, let me stop. I'm supposed to be being serious. I'm sorry. But you see what I'm saying? This is just this week. So, look at this. Now, these people put Kanika Jenkins' name in the title because their video came up. I mean, not in the title, in the tags. These people, even the big YouTubers, are using it. Because it wouldn't have came up if it wasn't in the tags. This has absolutely nothing to do with Kenneka Jenkins. So she's been exploited from the smallest YouTuber to the biggest YouTuber. The Cryer family. The Harris family. These big YouTubers. This person is verified. Can you imagine being a relative? Look at this. Hell of a chick. This is from this week. The video only pops up if it's not in the title, if it's in the tags. What does this have to do with Kanika Jenkins, hell of a chick? Groom allegedly shoots friend on wedding day over suspected affair. Why is Kanika Jenkins in your tags? And I showed you a long time ago how to check to see if something's in the tags. First of all, the easiest way is to see that her video came up when I put Kanika Jenkins. But it's a way to find out of any videos tags without having to be the actual person. Right? You just click the video, right? And then anywhere on the page, see, this is a MacBook, so it's not letting me right click. But anywhere on the page, you would find out the tags. I have to, let me show you, because y'all gonna learn today. Hold on, let me put the phone down real quick. How to find tags in any YouTube. So what is your excuse? What is your excuse? If that had nothing to do with Kanika Jenkins, why was it in the tags? You can't say, oh, I want justice for Kanika. Find the tags of a YouTube video. Go to the video page using Chrome or Firefox. So I'm already not going to be able to do it because I'm on a MacBook and I'm on Safari, right? I'm on Safari. Like Nicki Minaj's ex-boyfriend. Right-click the page, select View Source. Hit Control and F and search for keyword words in the source code. This should take you to a list of tags in the Creator Studio used on that video. And in Hell of a Chick's video, you'll see the tags of Kanika Jenkins in this video. Let's keep going. Hell of a Chick ain't the only one. These people right here using Kanika's name for Enchilada Tuesday. Look at this. Plunder. That's actually against the terms of service to be using keywords for videos if it ain't really about that. So YouTube could take them down as well. So just Vlad TV, Kanika Jenkins. They all guilty. Look at this. In Slime We Trust News. Chicago police trying to break up Team 600 with fake report on Take 600. But he gonna call me Troublemaker Draper. Look at this. Oh, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. I wanted to believe that you have changed to Chosen King. In Jesus we trust by Bag of Bones. Speaking of bones, Kanika Jenkins is a skeleton in your closet. Power of God G2G then put Kanika Jenkins in his title. In his tags. And then sometimes a video, it will come up. It don't necessarily have to be in the tags, but they'll have it in the description. They'll have random names just so it'll come up when people search for it, and that's against the terms too. So it's just like, you can't tell somebody they've been on YouTube since 2008. I know all the tricks. So I feel honored that the family would even allow me to come to their aid with all the foolishness that I used to be guilty of doing the same thing that these people are doing. But they know if anybody can get it done, it's me. Because when I care about something, look at Ratchet TV. Look at him. Putting Kanika Jenkins' name in the title. We already know Ratchet TV. Look. Hold on, let's go to Ratchet TV. We already know a couple of days ago I told y'all what he did. Look at this. He gonna so-called talk about he had an update in the Kanika Jenkins case, and he had a new video that he's never seen come across his desk, right? And guess what video it was? A Keela Brown video when the case first broke. When the case first broke, y'all, and she didn't even know how to say Monifa's name. She was saying Monina. That's how new the case was. I'm trying to find it. No, good and doggone well, everybody in their mama's mama saw that video. I'm back on the Kanika case. Think this was it. I don't remember which one it was, but it was like 2 weeks ago. Ooh. Let's try this one first.
The 33 are powerful people. I just put it like that.
Hold on, was this the one he's talking about? He was talking about get the lights up, get the lights up. I got breaking news. I got breaking news on the Kanika case. Then them people ate him up. Talking about that video was ancient. Hold on, this one was it? Oh, y'all gotta get the lights up for me to talk about it. Y'all gotta get the lights up. Y'all gotta get the lights up.
And the thing about it is, they can't talk about it.
Like, I know you lying. I know you lying. Keela Brown, though? Keela Brown?
I mean, Chocolate Virgo says...
Hold on, let me see.
You're right.
Was this it? Get the lights up. Get the lights up. Boy, he be getting on my nerves with that.
Jenkins, you know what I'm saying? A little update for y'all, you know what I'm saying? We got to unlock the Kanika Jenkins case. We got to unlock the case. In order to tap into it, we got to unlock it, man. So y'all ready to unlock this case, you know what I'm saying?
As y'all can see, I gave him a thumbs down. I told you I don't even be doing thumbs down. But I couldn't believe he's talking about new information. Look at this.
Some Kanika Jenkins, y'all ready, man? Hit that like button. Let's go.
Look at
2
this.
likes, man. Hit that like button. Let's get to it, gang.
He need 200 likes before he started. Look. That's nothing that let you know. I need 200 likes before I start the video. What?
About it.
I don't even say that. I just say get the likes up. 200 likes?
It's like, okay, all right, my life started. So,
can y'all believe that this man 2 weeks ago said I have new information on the Kanika case? If this don't prove to y'all that it's all clickbait, look at this. Look, the people are finna go off on him in the chat and watch what he say.
sitting on this motherfucking couch, my nigga, for about hours. What time is it now? That's the right time? On the couch for about 2-3 hours. Dude, it's about 9 o'clock, dude. You're tripping. Nigga, I've been sitting, nigga, remind y'all, I've been sitting here for hours, my nigga. When I tell y'all, I done read screenshots. I done read comments. But listen, everybody's focused on all the wrong shit. So if everybody want to know...
Keela came out the day of or the day later acting like she already had a case out, y'all.
I'm talking about the little girl that got killed in Chicago and left in the refrigerator. On my life.
See? We gonna point out all the stuff she had wrong, and he gonna sit up in here and play this video acting like he been on the case. And there's no way, y'all. There is absolutely no way that if you've been on the case, because he said back on the case. So that means he was on it before. There's no way you could know about the Kanika Jenkins case without knowing about Keela, because wasn't she the one who broke the darn story? Wasn't she the one, Keela Brown, Tiff for tat? Wasn't she the one, Charlize? Hold on, see who else up in here. There's no way.
The whole situation out, my nigga. See, everybody watching that live video, everybody's paying attention to all the wrong shit. Meanwhile, I got my superstitious, kitschy, voodoo ass reading between the motherfucking lines. I guarantee you, I promise you. Chicago, y'all better pay me. Because I done solved the murder for y'all. I don't solve
Why is he finna interrupt? He finna interrupt because he's looking at the chat and people saying this video is ancient. This video is old. He's talking about, I just saw something new come across my desk. Only thing came across your desk is a roach. Cause ain't no way. Everybody know what's her saying, y'all. Put it in the chat. Everybody that's been talking about the Kanika case since it. What does she say, y'all? That she keeps saying. Come on, somebody type it before we get started. Somebody type it. Come on. What's up, Valerie? Come on. Ah, Empress. Mean time in between time. Exactly. So she's mean time in between time. That's her nickname.
Exactly what happened. This is exactly what happened. Okay. Now, everybody sees the live video and everybody's like, oh, there's a girl on the bed sucking dick. For one, that's not a girl that's over in that left corner.
Yeah. In the meantime, in between time.
Boy, that's in that blue coat. So y'all, everybody not paying attention. For one, y'all trying to put this little girl in too many faces at once.
I mean, it's at the point to where everybody ought to be tired, even the subscribers. Like, I don't care if you team Trey Gang. I don't care if you tired of, if you team Rob. I don't care if you team anybody in the slime we trust. If I don't, first of all, you shouldn't be team nobody when it comes to Kanika. It should be team Kanika, team Teresa Martin, like team her family. And if her family's wishes, namaste, where namaste at? If her family's wishes is for y'all to stop talking about the case because y'all hurting the case, the freaking police don't want to have nothing to do with the case because of y'all. The court system don't want to have nothing to do with the case because of y'all. Because y'all crazy.
Putting her in the bathroom, y'all putting her on the bed, sucking dick, and then y'all putting her on the other side of the bed, choked out. Listen here.
Oh, my bad, Empress. You are namaste. I'm tripping. I got a headache.
Bed choked out, and she wasn't over there sucking no dick.
Denise, you are a woman of God, and you didn't came on here where it's talking about sucking. So I am so sorry. I am so sorry. So sorry. So sorry that you have to come in at this point in time. But we welcome you here, Denise.
Let me tell you, she definitely was in that bathroom, though. I'm about to tell y'all how it went down. Now, who y'all see in them glasses where it looks like somebody has an item in their mouth? That's that boy.
Hey, check this out, man.
Oh, look, he getting mad. Listen, y'all. He getting mad because people saying, this video is so old, man. You just made us like this video 200 times. Because you said you need 200 likes to give us some new info on the Kanika Jenkins case. And so almost 4 years later, y'all, it'll be 4 years next month. He plays this video. Look at this.
Circulate on YouTube all day. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with other content creators and they tapped into it, that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
People putting Trey Gang did this. Trey Gang solved the case already. What you talking about? People putting all that in the chat, he getting mad.
And if you saw it, that's cool also. But this is my team, you know what I'm saying? This is us. A lot of us over here are not privy to this. You know what I'm
saying? Again, there is no way that you can't be privy to this. There's just no way. Unless you are absolutely new, as in, I just got to YouTube. Like, I just got a smartphone and, I subscribed to this dude named Ratchet TV. And he happened to be talking about this case and I've never heard of it. Other than that, meantime, in between time, you've heard of this.
So let's let everybody get this information if they haven't got it. If you got it, then cool. You know what I'm saying? Stick around or move on. You know what I'm saying? There's other content out there on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, if y'all seen it, go ahead and tap out. We tapped in.
Sitting off to that side, linked and slouched over. He got on a blue coat. Pay close attention.
Child, Keela loud as me. I gotta keep turning it down. She ain't finna blow my speakers in my new laptop.
I don't watch that video. I swear to God, y'all don't watch the video like 20 times.
How you watch a video like 20 times with them big old eye weave / eye things, eyelashes on your eyes? They weighting your eyes down.
I watch it to watch the glasses. I watch it again to watch the bitches and their face expressions and the movement. I watch it again to hear the background. I watch it
She cute though. Let's give her that. Some cute dark chocolate.
again to hear conversations again. I watch it over and over and over because nigga, bitches is fool as fuck, my nigga. And you just can't trust people that you be around. And reason why
Look at all these people. That's how you can tell it was new. When you had, like, that's what happened when I was on the case on Facebook. When it was so new, you had so many people tuning into the live, 200-300 people. You getting all these reactions, you getting all this, you getting all that, and that's why Kanika Jenkins will never get justice. It's because the YouTubers get so caught up in, ooh, look at all these people tuned into me, not understanding that they're not tuned in to you for you. They're tuned in to see what's going on about Kanika. So it's like at this point, the only people that really need to be on the Kanika Jenkins case that's already closed is the family, because the people that are blood related to her or that were really close friends, because those are the only ones that you can trust that's going to be genuine. Everybody else, they just want a click or a coint. A click or a coint.
watching this video because I got a motherfucking sister that's gonna
Fair use. You see the copyright disclaimer?
18. I got a sister that's gonna be 14. I'll kill one of these hoes out here with setting my little sister up. And jealousy's a motherfucker. This is what y'all don't understand. Jealousy's a motherfucker, and the power of dick and pussy is a motherfucker. Now let me tell you something. Now, that's not that little girl on that bed sucking no dick. She ain't in there sucking no dick. Because for one, think in y'all's head, it's a room full of motherfuckers. You got a bitch on live. You got a bitch conversating over here. You got a bitch conversating over there.
I mean, she was raw. But she was being real.
Nobody's conversations are edgy sketchy as if they're watching somebody literally off in a corner of an open room sucking no dick. Come on out. So that right there, no, that girl.
The only reason I'm still playing this is because I want y'all to hear how he about to get upset again, because people gonna tell him again, dude, this is so old.
Sucking no dick. Fuck no. She wasn't a so that y'all should already.
And I really want to know what her boyfriend looked like, the one that was mad at her, that basically wanted her to get off live because she been watching this for 2 hours. He probably trying to get his dick sucked, excuse my language. And she over here stressing about this case.
That wasn't accurate in her glasses. It just, the reflection just looks like that. Yes, that boy had something up to his mouth. I don't know if he was eating something.
But then, Empress, when you say this, right, and when I say this, they want to get mad and say, oh, y'all must have been there. Y'all trying to keep this case covered up because y'all don't want nobody to talk about the case.
On his lips, but that was that boy's hand like this, and you can see him pull his hand down. It's the hand. Then you see him sitting next to the boy with the red jacket on. There's a picture of all three of them, all three of the niggas. And then y'all said, oh, it's the girl laid out on the bed, laid back. No, that's the boy. That's the friend, the other little nigga that's in the picture with them laid back. His jeans got the tears on him. Now, another thing that everybody's focused on. Everybody's focused on this girl being on live. How are you on live? How y'all was looking for her, but y'all on live on her phone? That bitch that's on there with that burnt orange hair, that's Irene. That's not, what's the girl named Kanika? That's not the girl that's dead.
This case was so new at the time that she called her Kanisha.
That's not her phone. The phone that girl with the burnt orange hair.
And she finna say Monina. Watch.
The phone that she's on is Monina.
That's how new this case was. And that's how old this video is. And he talk about, I got some new information that came across my desk.
She trying to say Monifa.
She's on the best friend's phone. That's whose live that girl's on. Meantime, between time.
There we go. That's the first one. I want y'all to drink every time she says meantime in between time. As y'all can see, I got this tequila the other day and I didn't put a dent in this motherfucker. I want y'all to drink every time she says meantime in between time. All right?
The phone that the other girl is answering is her phone. That the girl with the burnt orange, that's her phone that she's answering, giving people the room. The phone that she's on live with is Monina's phone or whoever the fuck. Okay?
She's so cute.
So y'all follow me here. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but follow me because I'm getting y'all to the facts. That's who live that girl was on. So, and then everybody's focused on the jean jacket.
Wait, look at this. Y'all see that person named Trayvon Jenkins in the chat? Hold on, let me run that back.
I'm getting y'all to the facts.
Trayvon Jenkins.
That's who live that girl.
How ironic, cause Trayvon, I know it was spelled different, but Trayvon Martin, we know what happened to him. And then Kanika Jenkins. Now this, somebody said her name was Mufasa. Y'all wrong. That's hilarious. This right here is what a Kanika Jenkins YouTuber would do to spin the narrative. Well, look, you got somebody named Trayvon in the case, and y'all remember his name was Trayvon Martin. His name was Trayvon Martin, so you know he was related to Teresa Martin, but they just put Jenkins on here.
So, and then everybody's focused on the jean jacket. Everybody's like, y'all knew something was up. You got on her coat. That is not the same jean jacket. That's not the same jean coat. That girl, the coat.
Man, y'all be complaining so much in them comments, man. Look, just move the hell on. If y'all
He mad, y'all.
everybody just saying some shit that everybody else think, then move on. No one, there's not one person in this room that's begging you or forcing you to stay here. Ain't nobody in this room saying, man, please don't go, man. Just please stick around and watch this, man. You need to watch this. If you don't want to watch it, move. We do.
That's on the live video. Her jean jacket. It got a lot more dark blue jean spots on it than the girl who's dead jean jacket. The girl who's dead jean jacket, the tear mark on her jean, the little, you know how I got the little tears and shit.
And another thing that be getting on my nerves, right? He said, moo on. Like they was some cows in the motherfucker, some true moo milk or something. Now watch when we gonna speed through all this. Meantime, in between now, hold on. We gonna skip through all this when he get back on the camera and act like this was some new information. Hold on. Okay, let me see. There we go. And he in Dallas, so if you got a problem with what I'm saying, you can pull up.
Let's open the lines up, gang. Let's go. Tap in, man.
What's up, brother?
What's good, man? Tap in. Mute whatever's in the background. Mute whatever's in the background.
Oh, that was me, my G. I was just trying to figure on. I don't know if she related to me or not, because I'm a Jenkins.
And this slow gonna get on here and say he a Jenkins. So he don't know if Kanika is related to him or not. I can't.
He'll been on this case for a minute, my goddamn self.
Where you from?
Who, me? I'm from Georgia. You feel me?
And then his slow self gonna say who me? Who else he talking to? Who else on the screen besides you and them puff balls?
You got family in the rack?
Puff the magic dragon. You look like a dragon.
Man, I got family all through all out this motherfucker.
So, oh my God. Look, he said you got family in the rack, and he gonna say, like Chirac, Chicago, oh, no, I got family all over. This is why the police don't want to touch this case, because it's high-functioning people all over the place.
But I was just tapping in to try to figure out what was going on, because I'm over here rewatching this video and shit.
Rewatching, like we all are.
Yeah. Did you learn something?
Yeah, because, dog, that shit give me chills on, man.
What you learn? That video was full of inaccurate information.
Shit fucked up what's going on in this world now, man. There's some fucked up shit that's going on out here.
Oh, Most definitely, man. Most definitely, man. So keep your head on a swivel. You know what I'm saying? But because man, it's real out here, man. So you know what I'm saying? Be tapped
Yeah,
in.
it is the dog.
He's trying to get him off there because he knows it's slow as molasses.
I just witnessed a bitch get snatched up yesterday in the motherfucking vehicle. Now I stay in Cali, right?
And this is why she'll never get justice. This hood rat with the motherfucking Marilyn Monroe bleach blonde wig came on here with weed.
I seen a bitch get snatched up in a fucking vehicle yesterday.
Now, this is what pissed me off. This is a breaking news case that he's talking about right now. Slow said he just saw a girl get snatched up. He sees this hood rat and wants to talk to her because he thinks she cute. Meanwhile, this literally could have been some breaking news other than Kanika Jenkins, and he don't want to hear it. Watch this. Watch this.
Yeah. Hold on one second. What's good? What's good? Tap in.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's good?
You are not going to allow this man and his Becky girlfriend in the background talk about the girl that he said he just saw get snatched up because you want to flirt with this hood rat that looked like she already got 4 kids with 5 different baby daddies.
I really just came
And kicked him off the screen to focus on her.
to say, what's up? You remember me?
I remember you. You the girl who was all shy.
I ain't been on here in a minute, but
You was
I
all-
want to say
you was
that.
all, you was all shy last.
Rolling up weed, y'all.
We talked and you know what I'm saying. You was flirting with me and stuff. I remember.
Yeah, but I want to say, like,
Mind you, there's Bunnet in the background. Mind you, her man is right over here and he about to be so disrespectful and flirt with her in front of him.
I don't know how you do it, but you good with how you find your shit. You feel me? And I'm
What? You must be high as the highest part of heaven for you to say, I don't know how you do it, or how you find your stuff, when he just played the oldest video in the Kanika Jenkins case. I can't. She high.
somebody who with you. I'm still rocking with you, okay?
Let me hear his shit. What's his shit? Let's play his shit.
You rock with me, but I don't ever hear from you.
No, it's like I've been trying to make my own business and shit. You feel me?
I can't take these hood rats serious. What is the name of your business? Bouncing on dicks? For welfare checks? Is that going to be a non-profit?
Got my own child care going on, so
I wouldn't allow you to watch my child and you rolling up an illegal substance. Well, where she is, it may be legal, Tiff. Where she is, you're being judgmental. You're being judgmental.
got to stay off the channel for a minute.
So what you're saying is you got no time for ratchet.
Now I got plenty of time for ratchet. Now that I got my business,
Did you get a PPP loan with your pH balance off? Did you get a PPP loan?
when they're running, like, so now I can just sit back.
So now you sliding in the DMs.
Yeah.
With your man right over here, you just as disrespectful as Ratchet is.
Yeah, like, so I just want
And mind you, this is supposed to be about Kanika Jenkins. And he's flirting. Again, this is why the family has asked for my help.
I'm still proud of you. Like, I'm still out here rocking. Remember me?
I remember you. I got a good memory.
I seen the y'all doing.
I haven't heard from her, but
Wow. And you know him and Sin are so-called beefing now.
why you blushing? What's good?
Because I came out here when I was kind of fucked up. But
Everybody heard you. So what you over there drinking on, sis?
I got some dark Patron. And I got some good gas. But
Yeah, but we're gonna talk about a case where a girl got heavily intoxicated and possibly drugged. But we're gonna come on here with a room full of ratchets on Ratchet TV and talk about this case and we gonna try to hit the live when we not in our right mind.
Patron and good gas.
Yeah, but I'm just sitting here watching you and like, I know that this ain't about the Mo3 shit, but Mo3 my heart, and I feel like I just want to say like I'm still proud of you. Now you had a Kenneka Jenkins, and that's another story that I really mess with, and like that. I'm proud of you. You doing your thing. You still doing your thing for your research. No, I'm not gonna cry.
Yeah, it sounds like we were about to have a moment over here. I thought we were. I really thought we were gonna have a moment.
No, Ratchet, but yeah, I'm gonna get out here because.
Hey, do me one favor before you get out.
She give me your
Before
Now, mind you, he's supposed to be focused on Kanika Jenkins, and now he's about to tell her to stand up to see if she got a booty, right? Meanwhile, her boyfriend, this bunny girl in the background, gonna have to tell her don't do that because she has a boyfriend that's right there in the room. And when he finds out that she has a boyfriend, he's still gonna flirt with her.
Before you get off, I mean, I appreciate the props and stuff, but before you get off, can you do me one favor? Stand up and do a 360.
Nah,
I got a nigga. I got my dude.
she ain't got no ass anyway.
Your nigga. Okay. Hey, when he not around, you get back at me. All right. When he not around, you get back at Ratchet Gang. I will tap in with you. Hey, when that
She jumped over that couch like she'd be a ride or die to jump over a fence to run from the police with you. And this is our community.
nigga vanish, yeah, throw it up again for him. Throw it up again for him. Let your man.
And look, there go the man.
You repping, yeah. You see it, yeah. You see it. She Ratchet Gang. Hey. I'm gonna get at your girl, man. Whenever she slide in my DM too. All right.
The disrespect.
No, Ratchet said you don't remember me.
I remember you. I have a great memory.
I'm the one who was when I was like I want to be on the show with you and sing.
If they both have a child together, when she slide in his DMs, that child gonna be slower than turtle. Like, slower than financial aid. Slower than a fourth stimulus check.
Yeah, we're seeing. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I seen it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I remember you because of sin. It's like, yeah, because of sin. Okay.
And this is what happens on every Kanika Jenkins broadcast. It's about Kanika, right? But it's not about Kanika. We just put her in the title.
There we go.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying, like, I fuck with you. Like, don't nobody, like, everybody watching your show and shit, they probably like, he don't know what the fuck he talking about. He don't know what the fuck, but they don't know. You know what the fuck
so
talking about.
No, he don't know what he be talking about.
And then the fact that you on Kanika Jenkins story, you still know what the fuck you talking about because I'm still following you when you same shit match.
Oh, my mama, it was some suspect.
What I come up with?
Yeah, we good though. You know what? I remember you because of sin. We're just gonna leave it at that. All right, sweetie?
Yeah.
We gonna get you on the show though, all right? Me and you, we gonna talk.
Me too? Yeah.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, you too. But take the bonnet off. Take the shower cap off next time.
Why don't men know the difference between a bonnet and a shower cap?
She's like,
Come for me.
Okay. There we go.
With the bubble in the back.
Hold on, let's see the bubble. Okay, there we go. A little bubble in the back. I see you.
Okay.
I have filled in bigger bubbles on my Scantron test for school. So what the freak?
I appreciate y'all. Thank you for tapping in.
All right.
Hey, DM me, all right? Ratchet Gang. Let your nigga know one more time. Ratchet Gang. All right. All right, y'all.
Your emoji for your stuff is demons. And you always tell people to comment the demons. So I don't even know how that's godly in any way, shape, form, or fashion. But I'm gonna start making a list for Kanika's family of all these YouTubers. Hold on, let's see. Candace Star. What's your new name now? Candace Star. Let's see if you still exploiting. Let's see. Paranormal Justice. When they don't even use these EVPs and these so-called psychics and stuff in the court. In the court of law, let's see. The last time you made a video about Kanika was 2 weeks ago. Let me see. So fairly recent. Let's see. But right now you've been exploiting the one that's getting the most views, which is somebody named Don Wells, I guess. Summer Wells. I haven't heard of that young lady. Okay, so let's click on it. Let's click on it. All right. I don't know. I'll have the research. I don't know about that. All right. Let's see. Why do you have Kenneka Jenkins in the thumbnail and on the hashtag if this is about Summer Wells asking spirit guides where she is? Y'all just do too much. I am Candace Starr. I'm a paranormal investigator that uses not only a gift I was born with, but electronics called ITC to pick up EVPs. I choose to do good with my gifts. My goal is to help innocent murdered victims be heard and get their side of the story out like no one has before. What I do is 100% real. Disclaimer. I have no control what spirit says during. I'm going to need you to know how to spell the word during. You had one job. The EVP sessions. This is not meant. Oh, I'm going to need you to know how to spell mint. I'm trying to be nice. To hurt or spread hate to anyone. I do not recommend. Some tell me you missing a C in recommend. It just don't look right. And I hope YouTube don't recommend any of your videos. Doing this at home. You doing it at home. Freak you mean. Where they supposed to do it? In the Walmart parking lot? Please wear headphones to hear better. Alright? And please use hooked on phonics to spell better. Hold on, y'all. Because y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Recommend. I feel like you missing a C. Recommend. Alright. It just didn't look right. But we know you effed up them other two. How you gonna get recommend right, but you can't spell mint? What's the other one you effed up? What's the other one you messed up? You spelled mint wrong. Enduring. But you can spell recommend. Freak out of here. Alright, let's go. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I'm petty. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Hate long intros. I hate them. Get to the motherfucking point. Oh, she's trying to start the video with like, get out. Hold on.
Hello. Okay, so I'm trying to do a few videos in one
She tried to take us to a sunken place.
span and then review them, slowly but surely, get them done. I'm going to try one more time the Miracle Box. I know for a fact when I first got the necrophonic, I didn't like it. And it grew on me, and I really...
Are you still trying to have sex with your ex? Because that's necrophilia. Well, not really, because that's sex with a dead person, but that a dead corpse. But if you trying to probably have sex with spirits, I don't know what that would be called. Where's the Kanika stuff?
I'm going to ask again, because I got to check all corners, right? Did Candace Bly...
Where's Kanika? Where is Kanika? This is weird. Where is Kanika? You got her name in the tags and the thumbnail. Where is Kanika?
Why What happened? What's her cause of death?
So now you trying to... See, you be pissing me off. Like, I want to punch you on sight. Like, on everything. Like, you the only one really got a punchable face, like, playing with Kanika like this. I don't even like to threaten folk, but with you, it's on sight. Because this... You the one said you want to bring Kanika a blanket and give her some cookies and milk, and talking about, she said that you need to sell your books and release an album and all this other, and they need to buy it. It looked like she's trying to say that that little girl is trying to tell her what happened to Kanika. Like, let me find out.
What happened? What's her cause of death? There's her dog bark in here. My dogs are laying down. What is her?
How you gonna misspell your own name? Like, how can we trust the spirit if the spirit... And you the one wrote this.
Cause of death. All right. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, babe. Thank you so much, Kanika.
Seriously? Hold the gun. You're trying to say that Kanika's telling... Oh, God. I got it backwards. You're trying to tell us that Kanika's telling you what happened to Summer when Kanika wasn't even a... Let me see something. When did this little girl die? It has to be recent. Kanika wasn't even... Oh, beware of Summer Wells investigation scams. Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? Summer Wells, National Center for Missing and Exploited. When was this? July. This is recent. This is recent. So how is Kanika Jenkins telling you what happened to Summer Wells? On site, Candace. On site. When I see you. When I see you, it's on site for this foolishness. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation is issuing a warning to the public about scams in regard to the Summer Wells investigation. The investigators said scammers are taking advantage of people who want to help. Sheriff Lawson said earlier this year to be careful about what you read on the internet in regards to the investigation. Everybody has suggestions, and 99% of these we've already taken care of, and they're unfounded. He said, we've checked the residents numerous times, the area. So now people are trying to profit off the case as well. Special Agent Rob Burgard with the TBI's Technical Services Unit said to watch out for potential scams. Usually these are set up by family members or people in the general public that are trying to help. Unfortunately, they are scammers, he said. A lot of the time they are from overseas. Authorities have also seen kidnapping schemes where the scammer will claim to have a hostage and threaten to harm them unless a ransom is paid. We call those virtual kidnappings. We do get those in high-profile cases, especially with missing children, he said. Bergard said it is easy to become a victim, and be careful with what you see on social media pages like Facebook and Twitter. The TBI issued a warning in a blog post earlier this week stating people are trying to profit off of the tragedy by soliciting money and telling people they are helping to raise funds for the search. Look at this. According to the Bureau, law enforcement agencies will never ask for money. And all search activities are self-funded by the county and the state, and others are scams and should be ignored. If you see any of these scams, report them to the police. The FBI has an internet crime complaint center that can be found here. Well, what do you know, Kanika Jenkins family? Internet Crime Complaint Center. Who should file a complaint with the Internet Crime Complaint Center? You may file a complaint with the IC3 if you believe you have been the victim of an internet crime, or if you want to file on behalf of another person you believe has been such a victim. And I believe Teresa Martin has been such a victim. What details will be asked to include in my complaint? The IC3's ability to process your complaint will be based upon the accuracy with completeness of the information provided. The following is the type of information we ask for in the complaint form. Victim's name, address, telephone, and email. This will be your information if you are the victim, or another person if you are filing on behalf of a third party. Financial transaction information, e.g., account information, transaction date, and amount, who received the money, subject's name, address, telephone, email, website, and IP address. The subject is the person/entity allegedly committing the internet crimes. Specific details on how you were victimized, email headers, any other relevant information you believe is necessary to support your complaint. Who do you contact if I am a member of the media wishing to speak with a member of your press office? Contact your local FBI office. I need more facts, because that's what they lack in the Kanika Jenkins community. Facts. Okay. How does the IC3 define internet crime? Internet crime includes any illegal activity involving one or more components of the internet, such as websites, chat rooms, and/or emails. Internet crime involves the use of the internet to communicate false or fraudulent representations to consumers. These crimes may include, but are not limited to, advance fee schemes, non-delivery of goods or services, computer hacking, and employment/business opportunity schemes. Can I file a complaint if I'm sitting? I know I'm a citizen. After complaint filed, what type of information would possibly be considered evidence in regards to my complaint? Canceled checks, credit card receipts, money order receipts, certified or other mail receipts, wire receipts, virtual currency receipts, prepaid card receipts, envelopes, faxi smiles, faxi meow, whatever, pamphlets or brochures, phone bills, printed or preferably electronic copies of emails, printed or preferably electronic copies of web pages, hard drive images. We have a lot of those in the Kanika Jenkins case. PCAP files, network host system, copies of malware, chat transcripts, and/or telephony logs. All right. Urgent complaints, terrorist tips, disclosure information, spam emails, media employment. All right. So with that being said, this is all white people stuff. This is all white people stuff. But look at this. This the scams and safety, industry alerts. All right. So this is where we're gonna be. This is where we are going to be. Darn it. Over here. Cause y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. All right, y'all. This is so weird. I
heard something about Facebook. I have no idea. Okay, that's a little different for me. I mean, I feel like we do get responses. Like, I don't know if that actually, what was said. But
she got this big old thing sitting up here next to her, like she's about to perform or something with some type of heavy metal band. Like, she's doing too much.
You like my stars and moon? Am I amethyst? I don't know. That app makes me feel a little funny. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Depending again on the responses that we get. So by the time you see this, I'll have a pretty good idea of what I think about it.
Meth mouth. Y'all can't tell me otherwise. And I don't care who's mad about it. Lick me where I pee. Moving on. Let's see some more. Because I told you I already counted. And that was like a year ago when I counted over 150 videos that she did about Kanika. And I told y'all, if you have a direct source, like if you're talking directly to Kanika, why does it take over 200 videos? It was 150 last year or the year before. So you already know it's way worse now. It's way more than that. If you are talking directly to Kanika, let's use our common sense. Look, what in the world? What in the world? Why would it need almost 200 videos to break the case if you're talking directly to her? What is this?
So, this is Kendrick Johnson's mother.
Oh, Kendrick Johnson. I'm like, no, you ain't talking about Teresa Martin because she don't like you. And she's said that before. So why would she give you an interview? I wouldn't understand that. She don't like you, and she definitely don't like Zillionaire.
Were you a sacrifice for Bill Murray and Selena Gomez?
Look at this. Didn't I just tell y'all that the Selena Gomez? Y'all think I'm playing with you when I said I'm contacting her management? Y'all think I'm playing with you? Do y'all know how much money Selena Gomez has? I'm gonna make sure they take all these channels. Look at this. Look at this.
Were you a sacrifice for Bill Murray?
You don't even know how to say it, Met Mouth.
And Selena Gomez. Does Selena Gomez have anything of yours?
This pisses me off beyond. Look at this, y'all. Are y'all listening to this? All right, Tiff. Look. Do y'all hear the blatant lies?
I heard that. Was your...
You literally cannot use an organ if the person is not still alive. You literally can't. The person has to be alive. That's why they keep brain dead people alive. And if a kidney is frozen, you can't do nothing with it. But yet, I'll never understand.
We have a new setup. Well, it's just in a new spot, it's in a new area. And we have our very first EVP that I will be reviewing with the honey tone spirit box.
Oh my God.
All right, you ready? Amethyst. Hello? Kanika? Vinny?
There she go, Vinny. There she go. Talking about there's no limit. So now we talking about No Limit Records. Like, what's going on with Master P? Now somebody eating something. Like, what? Is it good? Like,
Kanika? Can we speak to you? Kanika? Vinay?
Is his name Vinny or Vinay?
Okay. They just said my name. Oh, I didn't put these on. Okay, and this one.
What? Look, how are you doing that if you already don't even have that on? So that means that you're not doing it right, so you're faking. Look at this. She didn't even have all the stuff on. Look at this. She said, ooh, I need to turn this on. So how's it working already?
Okay.
Look at that. Did y'all peep that game? Hold on.
That's you, Kanika? Can we speak to you? Kanika? Vinay? Okay. They just said my name. Oh, I didn't put these on.
Oh, I need to put these on. Meaning you're not even ready to even start the EVP, so how they already talking?
Okay, and this one.
That's about like trying to watch a movie from your laptop to connect to your TV and you ain't even got an HDMI cord.
Does this help you? You know that? Okay, so there's certain questions we want to ask. Do you know who killed you? Yes. Can you say their name? Hello? Kanika, yes. I want to talk to you, Kanika. Were you a sacrifice for Bill Murray and Selena Gomez?
Notice she started this part at the beginning of the video like people do for entertainment purposes to get you hooked. Oh, that's going to be in the video, so let me keep watching. It's not about justice. It's about, I got to put this in the beginning of the video to keep them to keep watching so they can get to this point so I can get my watch hours. The longer you watch a video, you increase your watch hours, right?
Does Selena Gomez have anything of yours?
So
I heard that. Did Bill Murray send it before? Yes, hurt. Okay. I heard kids say hi and then somebody say.
y'all not understanding. Go back over here. Y'all not understanding. Look at this. Look at this. No, that song is so trash. I cannot sit through that song again. Okay. She just said 2 weeks ago, I just want to reiterate this on the video that we just watched. She just said that Kanika Jenkins is telling us what happened to Summer Wells. But Kanika Jenkins was not even alive. So how would Kanika Jenkins know? Use your common sense. She's an opportunist. Don't y'all see this? She stopped talking about Kanika Jenkins because she knows that this case is popping right now. And I guarantee you, if, say, for instance, Rosemont came out with we decided to reopen the case, she would start talking about Kanika again, because that would be the latest, greatest, hottest news, right? I don't just do stuff for the clicks, and let me explain to you why. Lord Tim, this dude right here, this thing is a Lord Tim. Yesterday, some YouTubers were saying that Lord Tim got shot. The dude who shot King Von, right? Y'all know I've been doing King Von videos, right? Did I make a video called Lil Tim shot breaking news? No. Why? Because I couldn't verify it. I'm not just going to go run on something if I can't verify it. Yes, it would have brought me a lot of views if I put King Von shooter Lil Tim shot breaking news. I probably could have got 100,000 views yesterday. Especially when it's only two videos of this. And that's another reason that told me that that's not credible information. Because only 2 YouTubers did it. Look at this. Lil Tim shot 6,000 one day ago. I could have gotten way more views than what I got yesterday if I ran with this stupid story that's not verified. That's just a... So let's go to, since this video is about Kanika, let's just go to Kanika right quick. And we'll put a filter in for today. So let's see what's happening today about Kanika besides me. Trey Gang, One Pole, the rapper. I just want to see. Zillionaire. You know what? Zillionaire. When was the last time you talked about Kanika? Kanika. Secrets and Truth. 6 days ago. 6 days ago. And what happened to your channel with the 40-something thousand subscribers? Was it this channel or is it TV2? Hold on. That's TV2. Okay, there it is. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Okay. 2 hours ago. When the last time you talked about Kanika on this channel? Do you not talk about Kanika on this channel anymore? Or so you put it on your little channel? Because I don't see nothing about Kanika on this channel. Okay. Alright, so let's go to this one. I'm just trying to figure out what the freak. Alright. Let's go. Why do y'all think he don't talk about Kanika on his big channel anymore? Alright. And you know, I could have had just as many subscribers as him if I didn't have to keep fighting with doing the Kanika Jenkins thing, fighting with Chosen King and them, and having to hide my channel and all that extra stuff.
It's your boy Zillionaire. Welcome.
Fair use.
Second channel. Make sure.
This is going to be the last video that we do today regarding this, and I'm just going to tell y'all what the next steps are to get these weirdos from continuing to continuing to make these falsified videos.
Make sure you subscribe and all that good stuff. On this channel, I will be doing a lot of cases back on this channel. A lot of people have been hitting me up about the Kanika, and they've been saying, Zillionaire, since you've been gone, it's a lot of bad information on YouTube. And you
Truth.
Get back on here. I keep getting so many emails.
That's what I'm saying. Me as well. And I tell them I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I don't want to have nothing to do with it.
About this, and like I keep telling y'all, I was going to leave the case alone. But as I do my research and I look at YouTube, I see so many people disrespecting her case.
Thank you.
With a bunch of nonsense.
Okay? Thank you. And you were one of them, just so you know.
A lot of you know who've been following me on all my channels, I was on this case when it first happened. Even
see, there we go again. I. All they do is make it about them. I was, and I used to do that too. It's not about us. It's about Kanika, but we get caught up in the I was the first to do this, and who gives about you? Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research.
It blew up. Before we even realized how big this case was, I was already on the case about 2 months in, and the next thing I know, it just blew up.
I was already on it. I was the first to do this. Me.
All right?
Like they're getting ready to sing. Me. I'm telling you.
I want to break some stuff down about this case. I want to break down the facts. I know a lot of...
Break a blunt down and get somewhere and chill. Because we didn't broke this case down so much like
the fictional side of the Kanika story. And this is why I'm going to go back on this channel and break down a lot of this separate the facts.
Kanika was so gorgeous, y'all. Look at this.
From the fiction. Now, if you want to hear the fictional side, the false side of Kanika's story, you need to go to another channel. You just want to hear a bunch of stupid stuff, and you're just addicted to the story. I get it. You got to understand, some people are just addicted to the story. They're not addicted to the truth or the facts within the story. And this is where I come in at, okay? Now, I want to break this case. This case is about gang stalking and organ trafficking. I'm going to say this again.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Like Mario. And what did I tell you? I just told y'all. He's one of the ones pushing the false narrative.
This case is about gang stalking and organ trafficking. And I'm going to break down why this case is about gang stalking and organ trafficking. First, number one, let's get to the gang stalking part before we get to the organ trafficking part, okay? Now understand, gang stalking is when you target an individual. It's either for gang retaliation or it's for a gang initiation. I'm going to say it again. Gang stalking is basically when you target an individual for gang initiation or gang retaliation. Now, there's word on the street of Kanika.
Are you slow? It has nothing to do with for gang stalking for initiation and none of that. Organized covert harassment of one person by a group gang mob for the purpose of destroying a person's life. It don't necessarily have to be for a gang. Just because it has the word gang stalking, it just meant a gang as in a group of people, not necessarily a gang.
She has two brothers. One brother's dead. I don't know if they have the same fathers or what, but I think her and Kenny has the same father. I don't know if her other brother did.
Yeah, the family reached out to me. Hi, my name is Chucky. And told me, what can I do to get these people to stop talking about their loved one on YouTube? And it's obvious that there's been certain things done that hasn't worked. And it's obvious just saying, can y'all please stop talking about Kanika? That's not going to work because the YouTubers are addicted to the attention and they're addicted to the money. So it has to be legal action.
Now, they're saying her brothers and her uncles.
Like, she's going to have to issue some cease and desist. She's going to have to start trying to, you know what? I think we can go a step further and have her lawyers reach directly to YouTube. And we can talk about this because it's not like something like, oh, you're going to give them a heads up. It doesn't matter when it comes to this. Because we can have her lawyers, which we know she has them, right? Reach directly out to YouTube in the correct department, and only they would know, right? And either demonetize or remove any video pertaining to Kanika Jenkins. And majority of people will stop making them if they can't, monetize them. But they need to take it a step further because that's not going to end it because they don't care because they can still get donations. while they're going live. They need to take down or ban. Like I remember back in the day, they have something called I forgot what it's called, but it'll automatically block it before you even get to upload it. It ain't about flagging it or anything like that. It'd be on like permanent private or something like that. I didn't even know that existed a couple of years ago. But if you have this name Kanika in your title or your tags, it will block it. The only option you'll have for that video will be private. You can't even put it on public or unlisted. Or they could just have, she could literally herself copyright the name and likeness. And she would literally have to do it what Rob was trying to do. And then she could literally do a copyright takedown. And she can have her, she could literally, she could, and she wouldn't have to do it manually. She wouldn't have to do it manually because she could use like an aggregator. As you can see, I've been doing my research. And that aggregator is sort of like the content ID system. And anytime somebody says the name Kanika Jenkins, she can have it taken down automatically without having to go through it every day and issue, because that's time consuming and that's tedious, right? And then she don't want to have to hire nobody to do that because then that takes too much money. I'm telling you, there are ways to get these people from profiting off of her daughter and from all this bickering, this back and forth bickering in the name of Kanika Jenkins when it's really not in the name of Kanika Jenkins. Like, I can show her how to do this. But, I mean, it's easy. Or this is even better. This is even better. For the ones that are monetized, instead of doing a copyright takedown, she can just make, with the aggregator, make anytime that video is played, and if they're monetized, she gets paid for it. As opposed to, and it's only going to cost like $40. That's all she has to pay for the aggregator. And she'll get the money. It'll go directly to her. So she can play that game. She can get paid, or she could just make sure it's wiped clean off of YouTube. And now I'm going to take it one step further for the ones that would still want to be stubborn and talk about Kanika Jenkins on another platform. Now the aggregators allow you to get paid on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as well. And they can also do a takedown. And they can block the video worldwide. So either she can do it like that too. She can get paid on another site, or she can block them on that site too. Like, I'm gonna show her. I'm gonna break it down because this is I can't say it's getting out of hand. It's completely out of hand.
J Money is dead. They said her peoples had some beef on the street. This is what was said. Don't know if it's true or not. Sometimes when the smoke is fire, sometimes people can make up stuff. But from what I understand, and doing my research, her brothers were into the streets, were into gangs, J Money, they were into that type of lifestyle. And there was some beef going.
Here we go. With the lies. Let's speed it up. Speed it up.
With certain gangs. She was already in there. But I know Monique and Shemaya, they're trying to be a part of the gang culture in Chicago. And as y'all know, the gang culture in Chicago is very real. It's murders and deaths every day. Chicago has the highest crime rate, and they have the least murders solved. I'm going to say this again. They have the highest crime rate, but they don't solve any murders like that. Okay? And I'm trying to tell you this, and this is where we're going to lead to the organ trafficking part, is because how Chicago and Rosemont had one of the biggest organ traffickings in the United States. They were transporting infected organs all over the state. But I'm going to get to that in a minute, go back to the gang stalking.
Again, this has absolutely nothing to do with Kanika Jenkins. So you are a part of the problem.
Same with who? Monifa and Shemaya. They were the last one to see her. If you watch if you even study law, or you study crime, even if you watch First 48, a lot of these crime videos or crime TV shows, what do? They ask you who are the last person they were seen with. That is always the first question. Who are the last people this person was with? Because that tells you a lot about the case. It could give you a lead. And this is why investigators, they look for leads. Leads mean it's leading you to...
And by the way, an aggregator would be like TuneCore or CD Baby, stuff like that. For those of you that want to know the aggregator, that's what that means.
Truth. That's why they call it leads. Because it's taking you, it's leading you to the truth. Now, Shemaya Monifa, as we saw in the video, Kanika wanted to leave. She did not want to be at the...
Or you can go like directly with YouTube in the content ID system. So like aggregators, so y'all know what I'm talking about. Like CD Baby or something like that. These companies have been around for, they're reputable, right? That's what it is. The best digital aggregator, like DistroKid, little stuff like that. Those are the ones that will. But what she has to make sure she does is to get that copyright for real. Because when you copyright take down a video, you have to prove within, a week or two, I think it's a week, that you do own the copyright. And then it will honor that takedown. So before she goes around doing the copyright takedown, she has to make sure she has that copyright and that trademark. Just like Trayvon Martin mama did, just like let's see some more. Mike Brown, just all the big cases, George Floyd, all that type of stuff. You can copyright and or trademark the name and likeness. If you are related, you are the parent, you are all that. And then they'll honor that. All right? And it's not just for music. That's why some these YouTubers uploading these movies and stuff, they're getting it taken down due to multiple copyright infringement. So it's not just for music. Aggregators, please know that. Please know that.
They would not give her keys to take her home. They waited till she got pissy drunk. And after they put something in her drink, as we saw in the video, they said, give that drink to that girl. Give the drink to that girl. Kanika was the only one at that party that was messed up. The only one. Because she was targeted. That's what gang stalkers do. They target you. She was the only...
Right. Remember he was trying to buy a casket, not a casket, but like a tombstone or something. But he not the only one. He definitely ain't the only one.
Messed up at the party. Nobody was messed up like her. She was a targeted individual. That's gang stalking. Monifa and Shemaya, they wanted to be initiated into a gang. All right? They could care less about Kanika, and I showed videos about some of the shady stuff that Shemaya used to say about Kanika. I posted a video with Shemaya called Kanika a snitch. You don't live on Facebook, and you don't play like that in Chicago. You don't even joke like that in Chicago to call somebody a snitch. Okay, that you really put a target on their back. And then I posted a video where they were on the corner and they kept putting the camera on Kanika. They just kept putting the camera on Kanika. It was just like, wow, why do they keep... And the guy kept talking to her saying, yeah, people have been looking for you. People have been talking about you. Everybody's out there. But he keeps focusing the camera on Kanika.
Again, this has nothing to do with her death.
Letting everybody know she's the target. That's gang stalking, okay? Now, they set this girl up. They got her to the hotel.
Listen, use your common sense. Why would they get her to a hotel full of cameras when they could have just killed her on the street somewhere with no witnesses? Just ask yourself why they would go out of their way to drive almost an hour away to have to try to cover something up when they can just do it when nobody is looking.
At the party, people that were at the party, a lot of them were former workers of the Crown Plaza Hotel. A lot of them already knew the ins and outs of the hotel. They knew all the back ways, side ways. They knew everything about the hotel. They knew the whole layout, okay? And understand this. They lured her to wherever her death was, and they put her in that freezer, okay? They lured her to her death and put her in that freezer. Understand this. Now let's get to the organ trafficking part. All right, now Rosemont has a history. And it's too much to put in one video, so that's why I'm going to start going live a lot, talking about this stuff.
I'm sure you are.
And we're going to be breaking all this down. Because I also want to break down all the organ trafficking that's going on in the black community. A lot of black people being targeted for their organs, okay? Understand, that's why the movie Get Out was so famous. They were auctioning off black people's organs. And, it's really deep.
Not just black people.
Organ trafficking thing. Now, Chicago and Rosemont has the biggest organ trafficking business in the United States. They transporting bodies all over the United States, Arizona, Los Angeles, Atlanta, Phoenix, all these places. They're transporting organs. So it's a big organ trafficking thing going on. And I want you to look it up. And at Schiller Park in Chicago, is when the FBI raided the warehouse that was full of freezers with bodies in them. They put
You cannot use organs from frozen bodies. How many times do we have to tell you this?
in freezers to preserve the organs.
You cannot preserve a frozen organ.
Was placed in a freezer to preserve her organs.
You see what I'm saying? Just stupid. Just stupid. Right, organ trafficking is real, but the victims have to be kept alive. You don't freeze something to preserve an organ.
The purpose. So y'all gotta understand the purpose of why she was put in a freezer. That's why you put bodies in freezer. Like, the answers are right in front of our faces, but some people rather run with the fantasy and the fiction.
You're running with the fantasy and the fiction, sir. See, this...
But me, so you know, I deal with the facts. That's why a lot of people don't like it. Because
No. Look at this. That's why they keep them brain dead people on life support so they can get the organs, because the humans have to be alive. Can you freeze? Y'all gonna learn today. Okay. You can put them on ice, right? You can put them on ice. You can put them on ice. You can put them on ice for transporting. But you don't freeze. Okay, look at this. Organs on ice. It actually sounds like I'm thinking of Disney on ice. In 2018, more than 36,500 organ transplants took place in the U.S. alone, according to the United States. Most common transplant organ were the liver, heart, and lung, in that order. Most organs are placed in static cold storage after they're harvested, meaning that the organ is deposited in a cooler full of ice. But they're not frozen. The original idea for cold preservation is very much like when we put our food in the refrigerator. But they are not frozen. At body temperature, cells pump chemicals in and out of their membranes in order to maintain low concentrations of sodium and high concentrations of potassium within the cell, but the cells that are cold can't pump efficiently. Chemicals leak across their membranes, and over time, the leaky cells swell up with excess fluid, sustaining serious damage. Preservation solutions help delay this damage by keeping sodium and potassium levels in check. These solutions can also contain nutrients and antioxidants to sustain the cells and subdue inflammation. At temperature between 32 and 39 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 and 4 degrees Celsius, cell membranes fall to about 5% of their normal rate. Cell metabolism. So tissues burn through their energy stores far more slowly and require less oxygen to sustain their activity. Because of this, cooling an organ helps delay the onset of ischemia, a condition in which tissue becomes damaged or dysfunctional due to a lack of oxygen. Because of this, cooling an organ helps delay the onset of ischemia, a condition in which tissue becomes damaged or dysfunctional due to a lack of oxygen. Putting an organ on ice also stretches its cells' limitations, energy stores, preventing harmful metabolites from building up and breaking down the organ's tissues. Okay. Where in this do you see that they are completely frozen? They you can't use them. They just have to be cool, not frozen. And if you remember, that person, the EMT person or the first responder, said that they found her and she was frozen solid. And you can't say, oh, well, maybe they already removed her organs. Listen, Linda. Then it would have been blood all over that motherfucker. Like all over that motherfucker. And you would have saw incisions way more than that. What they was trying to show us. Oh, that was surgical glue and
I point out the facts. All right? That's why you put bodies in freezers. That's why there's so much death and murder in Chicago and Rosemont. It's because they take these bodies and they take their organs and they sell their organs. That's why they don't have, how can I put it? That's why they don't solve murders in Rosemont or Chicago. It's because of the organ trafficking. There's more money in organ trafficking. All right? Now, also, I'm going to get to this. You got the guy, years ago, this chief of police named Frank Siciliano.
he sound like he from the mob. He Italian.
He blew the whistle on Rosemont police. He said the Rosemont Police Department are corrupt. They're crooked. They cover up crimes and they work with criminals. Okay? All this information I'll give you, you can look up the organ trafficking in Schiller Park, all this stuff. The former police captain that blew the whistle, Frank Siciliano.
But did they blow the whistle and cover up the Kanika case? That all this other fluff.
He exposed how corrupt they are and how wicked Rosemont are when it comes to corruption. They're very corrupt. And as you know, the people that run Rosemont, they have mafia ties, mob ties, ties with the elites. I mean, all this stuff, man. I mean, it's just crazy. The Stevens family, they run Rosemont. And you know,
what does this have to do with Kanika?
Say, she say. You can only solve a case with facts and leads.
So, this is what we're going to have to do, y'all. Exactly what I said. That's how we can help the family. They can either take all the money from these people by using the aggregator, or they can get the copyright takedown after they get the proper trademark and copyright. Otherwise, this 3-ring circus is going to continue.